Good morning, everybody, or whatever time of day that you're watching this. Welcome to Motivation Monday, and I'm excited to be able to do a follow-up question that was asked of me with the last Motivation Monday that I did. So last week I talked about how clarity of purpose brings clarity of action. And I had a couple people follow up with me and say, well, how do I find my purpose? How do I find what does that mean? So that way I can have more clarity in my action. So clarity of purpose almost is defined as what you want to get from your business. So for me, when I was a field agent, I was working on establishing a business that I would not need to go to food banks for, things like that. I mean, there was nothing I had against food banks. It's just I didn't want to work food banks. It was just an aspect or an option in the business that I did not really want to have to consistently do. I would have preferred just to receive leads from different primary care physicians, dentists, and other professionals like that. And it's like I just want to be able to work with professionals and then work from their leads, from their clients basically, and to be able to help them in that way. And so that was my main purpose. That was my focus. Okay. I wanted to be able to help Medicare recipients and those who serve them make informed healthcare decisions. And that was how I defined it. So my activities were focused on that. And so, yes, in the short term, I went to food banks, I went to different things like that, but that was to be able to produce some short-term income, to be able to help out with then being able to make additional connections, things like that. So that purpose comes from being able to define what you want your business to look like. How do you want your business to be run? So another example is one of my agents. She has a great passion for helping people in her ethnicity uh, become educated and receive the medical benefits that they deserve to get. That they struggle to get because of maybe their inability to be able to speak English. And so she has really taken that on as a crusade. And there are times when she gets a little distracted. At time, she gets distracted, and she's like, "Well, maybe I want to do this or that," and I have to remind her. It's like, "Well, does that fit within the range? Sorry, does that fit within the parameters of your purpose? Does that fit in that box in a sense?" And I want to use box in a good way because, again, like I said in the last video, there are so many marketing opportunities out there. And to really be able to get the most out of any marketing opportunity, you have got to make sure that you're staying inside the parameters of your business. Okay? Now, this is not to say that if you have a bunch of extra time, if you find that your pipeline is not very full, uh, things like that, then yeah, maybe taking on additional marketing opportunities would be a good idea because you should have a full schedule. You should be busy all the time. Okay? And so if you're not, then maybe there's some opportunity there. But as you're growing, as you're developing, as you are making yourself known in your particular community, in your marketplace, you want to be able to clearly define what your purpose is and how that works. So hopefully that is helpful to be able to help clarify that purpose a bit more for you, give you a better idea of, okay, yes, there's this big group of Medicare recipients, but what part of that of those Medicare recipients do I eventually really want to focus on, or what avenue of how I'm receiving my leads, how I'm receiving my business, how do I narrow that down in my marketing efforts and things like that. So I'm looking forward to talking with you guys. If you have any questions about this, please reach out to me. Keep giving me the feedback. Keep letting me know. Happy to be able to discuss this with you as far as in your own business and how that works. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will look forward to chatting with you this week. Take care.